we are definitely gonna continue Dead Space 2. As far as I know, no invasion from Toaster. And no Friday, because it's Monday. So yeah, that should be just Dead Space 2. I hope Nautilus comes along tonight. Yeah, we can never be certain of the Swedish Inquisition, true. Hopefully I'll be able to still play with him before I move. Celebrate, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, again, I'm like anxious and excited at the same time. I'm excited because like, hell yeah, new apartment, but I'm anxious because like, moving shit, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fucking work though. A lot of fucking packing of boxes and shit, and there's like so much Lego, I don't even know how I'm gonna fucking move that. Like, yeah, the smaller sets, I can take those apart, that's fine. Some of the bigger sets I worry about. Especially my Star Destroyers. Like, that's the bigger pain. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, yeah, all the small shit I can take apart. Or the even smaller shit I can just dump somewhere in a box as well, it's okay, but like... Yeah. I really don't know about the Star Destroyers. Yeah, and I'm just gonna have to see as well, like... how I'm gonna get it done. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, like. But it would have to be a big box. Super Star Destroyer is fucking long. Yeah, I definitely have to get big boxes. Yeah. Again, I'm fine with disassembling most other stuff I have. It's just that Super Star Destroyer, like... the thing is, right? That thing is so big that disassembling it will just take so much time, right? That's more the thing. Like, all the other crap, yeah, that's probably, you know, they're all small, no problem. But, like, that Super Star Destroyer, and kind of the regular Star Destroyer as well, like, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta get a bunch of boxes. I gotta, yeah, like, newspapers helps as well, that's true. I don't have many newspapers, though, so I'm gonna have to, like, because we don't get that shit, so... I know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, get shit done some way. What the fuck are these things? Detonator mines. Huh? Let's explode. Yeah, like, hiring a truck is fine. Like, that'll just cost me some money, right? Which I guess I could set up maybe a donation goal. I should probably set up donation goals now, though, yeah. For, like, the moving. And not expecting, of course, to, like, get much, but, you know, any bit helps. Yeah, I should do that. Just to see if I can get any bit of help. Because, like, hiring a truck is gonna be like 100 euros or so. And I don't even know if that comes with someone who will drive for you and help. Like, I don't know. And then, like, I have to, like, order, like, a whole bunch of boxes as well, which is, like, 30 or 40 euros or some shit, so. Yeah, it's definitely a whole bunch of shit. Any bit will help. Let's see, where can I set up a donation goal? Widgets, right? Alert box. Oh, now it's called tip goal instead of donation goal. Well, same shit. Huh. My last donation goal was for new chair, and it says 69 days to go. Nice. Yeah. Let's just set it to, like, Tuesday. He'll drive my truck, yeah. Noish. Oops. That's the wrong one. I'll just do easy 200 amount. There we go. Yeah, and you know, it's not that if it doesn't get met that I won't be able to do it, but you know, I'll just help cover the cost. Any kind of bit that a person might want to help. Oh, fucking missed that. These fuckers are fucking sneaky. Good thing this thing cuts. Oh, fuck you. Fucking piece of shit. Ah, you ass! Fuck! Fuck you. Hell yeah, for bombs. Wait, 0? What do you mean? It says 57. Oh, I still need to reload. Yeah, these fuckers are sneaky. They be sneaking hard. Can I open these? Yeah. Nice, line racks. Fuck, fucked it up, accidentally clicked. Oh, what? How'd that work? I misclicked, but was that the correct spot? What?
Isaac, he's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy the marker. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine. Step 2, the screws go tight all around.
I don't understand.
Oh, God, he's back. No, 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 no.
No, no, no. Oh, well, she's at least safe.
This is the last stand. Piece of shit.
At least someone else is actually trying to survive by using, like, tools and shit.
What? I'm still here. Huh? Come on. I dare you. Come on. Yeah, come on. You like this. Come and get it. Yeah, you like that, huh? You like it? Well, come on.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You stay back. You want to talk? You talk from there.
Don't say you're gonna help. The last person who said that tried to kill me.
Hey, take it easy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
Okay. Share.
Look, I think we got off to a bad start here. I'm Isaac.
Ellie. What do you want, Isaac?
I'm trying to get to the transport hub. I need to get to the government sector.
What do you think we were trying to do?
Hey, I can help you. Besides, we got a better chance if we stick together. Don't you agree?
It's not a chance, Isaac. Other people are just a liability. I'll release the door lock. But after that, you're on your own. And please, don't follow me, okay?
Okay.
Wait.
Why bother? He clearly doesn't want to work together. Oh no. Not those. Oh, that's also not a lot of ammo. Ooh, a store though. That's fucking cool, dude. Yeah, I really need a store. I'm low on fucking ammo like crazy. Move. Seeker rifle. What is that thing? Probably not gonna use that. I can buy a lot of that. 1,000, holy shit. These are expensive. These are 1,000 fucking per shot. These are like 400. These are very good. That should be good, hopefully. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Fuck, we're still alive. Moosey! How you doing? Welcome. You are just in time. Where's the other nasty I'm hearing? What the fuck? For more Dead Space 2. Just started like a couple minutes ago. Oh, you fuck. Oh. The wall asshole is threatening me. But I've got some good news, Moosey. It's been confirmed I'm getting my apartment next week. Finally. I'm so fucking oh my god, is that candy? I'm so fucking incredibly happy. Well, they came out of nowhere. Thank you very much. I'm like very excited, but also pretty anxious at the same time. Oh, really, Lot? You want to help? I appreciate that. Yeah, sure. I'll definitely let you know then if you want to help. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's all just like... I still have like no idea how and what everything's gonna happen. But like, you know, I'm just gonna get shit packed and ready at least to some degree. And then hopefully, you know, maybe my coach can like give me some more details or tips and whatnot. But like, I don't know if there's like, I know I can hire a truck or like rent a truck for a day. But it's like, I don't know if that comes with a person who will drive and help, you know, move. I don't know if my brother has a B license for trucks, for small trucks. And I don't know if he'd want to drive a truck, but I don't know. Like, I'd need some actual help, yeah. From definitely some people, so... The more the merrier, of course. But I'll have to see how and what and everything. I'll definitely know more info on Monday, but I don't think Monday is gonna be when I move. Like, that would be very unlikely, so I don't know if it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, somewhere, but probably somewhere in the next week. But Monday is when I get the key. I'm just, I just gotta do so much packing and Probably order like a whole bunch of boxes and shit. I drive more like regular pickup trucks and no special license. Yeah, over here it said you need license type B, which is probably not the same as like actual like big trucks, like, you know, the 18-wheelers. Probably need something all different. So I don't know. I do believe my brother once told me he had like a license for like more than just standards, I think, because of his job. I think he needed to get something. I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'd really need to like know who'd be willing to help. It's just, yeah. I need cardboard boxes as well, so I probably should order that somewhere this week. Yeah, there are movers. If you pay them, they bring a truck. Yeah, that would be ideal, exactly. Like, yeah. Though at the same time, it's a little bit more scary to like let strange people like drive around with my stuff, of course. What the fuck is happening with this? Yep, don't touch the alien bebes. They explode. So considering they're gonna be bebes.
Okay, everyone. 15 minutes for recess. Play nice.
Uh-oh. I assume this will be enough. Yeah, the regular, like, smaller trucks are usually easier and shit. Oh, that's actually a bit of a waste of ammo. Use this. But the thing is that my brother is currently on a small, like, vacation. I think he's gonna be back, like, actually, like, Monday or something, or maybe Sunday. So I don't know, like, I don't even know if he's gonna be able to help me, because maybe he'll just be busy with work, so I don't even know. Fuck. Fucking exploding bebes. I have a basketball. Wee bonk. Also have a skateboard. Kickflip. I do like when games like this don't fuck around. And it's like, oh yeah, necromorph invasion, you know, that turns humans into alien mutants. And it's like, yeah, even little children and babies are like getting morphed. You know? Like, yeah, it's fucked up, but it's like, you know, realistic. Like, you know. It makes sense.
Spread fast in space. Be sure your children's vaccinations are always up to date. See a nurse today.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I wouldn't be mad if it's just, oh, just adult alien mutants, but it's like, oh shit. You know, there's like kids and little baby mutants. Like, oh shit, you know, that's fucked up, but like in an immersive way. God of War Ragnarok. I have not played that. I did play the God of War before that. Yeah, actively bring the kid into combat with you. Kid's invincible, but that's dumb and irresponsible. Okay. Yeah, in the God of War before that, you pretty much used him to like have range support and stuff. Uh-oh. I saw that. Yeah, that was just called God of War. Yeah, it was mostly range support, or sometimes like he'd like grab and jump onto an enemy and like distract them or something. Stuff like that. I mean, generally speaking, I did like the game. But I'm still sad that they changed the formula of the God of War games. Why you not stay dead? Yeah, for me, God of War is the perfect example of, like, being conflicted, where I judge it, like, if I judge it for what it is, I still think it's good. But if I judge it for what it is not, I'm disappointed that they changed it from the older God of War games. Because I fucking love the original God of War games, all of them. And I don't think the new ones are as good, but I still think they're pretty good in general. I haven't played the newest one, Ragnarok, but I did see a review, and one of the things that fucking annoys me is that the game fucking doesn't let you solve puzzles on your own. It's like, if you spend 5 seconds thinking about a puzzle, one of the characters is basically like instantly gonna handheld you by like pretty much like spoiling what you need to do. That's the kind of shit I fucking hate though. It's like, oh, you put a puzzle in the game, but then you spoil it for me what I need to do after like 5 seconds. What's the point of putting the puzzle in then? Yeah, I mean, in general, I don't care that much if my control get taken away. Depends how it's done as well. But, the fuck is that? Oh, Jesus. That looks like Lodi. Wrong gun. No, you don't. I mean, to some degree, the original God of War also kind of did that. Like, there were plenty of moments where, like in the original God of War, you know, you did something and then you see an animation of, like, Kratos climbing on something or whatnot. But again, it all depends on how it's done, of course. Yeah, cringe dialogue is also, yeah, a thing. Yeah, I think, like, the difference probably between, like, back in the day when a game would take control away versus now is, like, the intent is probably a bit different. Like, I'd say back then it would just be, like, complementing I don't really know how to put it into words properly, but like taking God of War as an example, right? It would be like that ammo up there. It would be like, you know, the game was made more brutal with like animations where Kratos would like climb onto an ogre and like pull its eye out, and you would have QTEs and stuff. But like it felt really good in that regard. Whereas probably in more modern games, when they take control of your character, it's more often done in like less important things, like in more trivial things, where it's like unnecessarily done, right? That's how I feel in general. Where it's more done with like, oh, you know, we want you to look at our scripted thingy here, we want you to look at that. Rather than only taking control away because it's necessary for like a design reason. Like again with Kratos climbing onto an ogre to have a brutal execution, versus like, hey, look at our beautiful thing, cinematic thingy. Like, that's how I feel. One thing I did not like though is that there was like no platforming in the new God of War. It's like you press a button and he just automatically does like an animated jump, so you cannot fail a jump. I think that's stupid. That's just unnecessarily dumbing down. It's like, why just not add a jump feature and let us jump? Why does it have to be like artificially tied to an animation? Yeah, God of War is definitely one of the earlier games that introduced QTEs, but it did it in a good way. I'd say the Dead Space games also implement QTEs in good ways. But there's like a lot of games that came after that just made like they like overuse QTEs. They put QTEs in for the dumbest reasons. And that's kind of the problem. Because like in God of War it was like, alright, like a finisher animation, right? And here it's like when something grabs you, you have to like button mash to like get rid of it, right? But in a lot of other games, you'd like end up doing QTEs for like dumb shit. I definitely really love the original God of Wars. I'm actually gonna play them again sometime in the future. I wanna like try and beat them on like the hardest possible difficulties. I don't know which difficulty I'll be able to beat. Like I'll just try the hardest and see from there. You know, if I fail, I'll just put it down. But I'll really try hard to see if I can beat it on as hard as possible. Okay, well, yeah, I personally don't have a problem with it to like spam E when I get grabbed, because it's, you know, it's just like during a specific moment.
Recess is over.
It's not like the game is filled with QTEs, just like during those specific moments when you're getting grabbed or something. So I'm totally fine with that. Like, in terms of cringe writing, that's like something we see like almost everywhere, not just games. And not just cringe writing, also just bad writing. pretty crazy. Ooh, flamethrower schematic, hell yeah. That might actually be really good. Like, that's good for, like, close range defense. You don't like to tap a button really fast there, okay. No, I don't really have a problem with it. But again, only when implemented right and if it's not overused. But it always depends on like how something is implemented for me. Oh shit. That door scared me because it closed so quick.
Still in denial? Afraid you're gonna cut your wrists if you listen to me?
I'm not listening to this. You may fool Strauss, but I know you're not real.
Oh, you claim I'm not real, and yet here I am.
You're just a hallucination. Strauss knows how to destroy you. He knows how to destroy the marker. We will destroy you.
How convenient. Destroy the marker and all the hurt and pain go away. Imagine that, Isaac. You'll never have to listen to your heart.
Is there a thing up there? Good. I think I need one more, was it? To get like the fire upgrade on this gun? That would be pogies. But yeah, pretty much like most things in games, you know, it just has to like make sense within
With Ellie.
the
I found
design.
someone. Another survivor. He says he knows you. I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him. Don't move.
Ellie, I need him to be not dead. I need him.
Shit. Okay, Isaac. I'll march him to the hub, but if he does anything stupid, anything, I will shoot him.
Yeah, like everything just comes down to like if it makes sense within the design of the game. And if it complements other design choices as well. But it's all very nuanced and just depends on a lot of stuff, like how the game is made and stuff like that. And, yeah. Every game is of course very different, so. Please don't be a tentacle like in the last game.
Isaac! We're up here! Come on, move!
Hello, Isaac.
Well, this brings up bad memories. I barely managed to escape the CEC facility this morning.
Wait, you're CEC?
Well, we're just looking
Heavy
up.
equipment pilot, class 4. You?
Engineer.
Nerd. Figures.
Uh-oh.
Shit. It's dark. You'll find me in the dark.
Shut up. It's okay, it's just a power outage.
You guys all right up there?
Shit. Life support's out too.
That's not good.
Our two remaining runners, Clark and Strauss.
I knew it was only a matter of time before you reached the transit hub. You would find the train inoperable.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
Public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow you to escape. Goodbye, Clark.
Oh, nice.
Holy shit, Isaac! Look out! It's headed for you!
Oh, what's headed for me? Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, fuck. Oh, jeez. Holy fuck. I got schwacked. Love pressing to see how fast you could. I got incredibly good at it. Just kind of lost interest in the activity. That's fair. Oh, it uses stasis. Oh, you dick. Jesus.
Why did Tiedemann turn off the power? What did you do to piss him off so much?
LED. You know what a marker is?
Yeah. The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why? Is it real?
Yeah, it's real. Tiedemann made one using codes. Patterns stored in our heads, mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker. I have to get to it and destroy it, and I need Strauss to tell me how.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
Will you help me?
We're about to suffocate, so I think I'm better.
Okay, good. Listen, we need power. Without it, we have no air and no train. Sprawl's gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
Yes. The solar array's up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train.
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
Mario Party. The whole point is a bunch of little mini games and challenges. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely don't have a problem with it like that either. Oh, there's more stuff here, hell yeah. I have small med kits. I do, good. Fuck yeah, stuff. I'm very glad I upped the difficulty in this game to hard. Because it really makes it a lot more satisfying to grab resources. Because I believe I played the first game on normal and I didn't have any trouble with resources. Now I'm like, it's definitely like being a bit more difficult with it. Where I'm like actually like, oh yes, health, oh yes, ammo. So definitely, yeah. Definitely glad I did that. What the fuck is that? You must die. Oh fuck, why don't you die? Okay, this is problematic. Okay, it just has a lot of health, I think. I get it. Holy fuck, those fucks are tanky, jeez. Cost me a lot of ammo. Oh, really? I have never had ammo issues in base Quake 2. Even when I played on Nightmare last time. I only had ammo issues kind of in Quake 2 64. So I never really had to go back to the pistol. Just overly cautious, yeah. I do sometimes have that in games where I'm like, oh, ammo for super powerful gun. Let's save that for like a tough moment, and then the tough moment never arrives and I never use that gun. But thankfully I've kind of grown out of it. Usually I'm like a bit, you know, more active with like using like very powerful things. Because I just like learned too many times in games where I'd like end up finishing with like, yeah.
Ellie, how's Strauss doing?
With power off, you can hear noises 3 blocks away. He's gonna give away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need to know what he's trying to tell me.
Step 2, the door tight.
Ooh, workbench, yes. And a shop, and a save point. Nice. They try to lure me in with like the workbench and the shop and everything. And then it's like, oh shit. Yeah, I really like this game. I love those kind of like mind games, you know, where they set like a trap for the player. It's like, oh, you know, like workbench, shop, so a player will like easily go there and then like have an ambush. Love that stuff. Like those are like clever traps, right? where the difference between getting caught in the trap is smart gameplay, and not just like a trap where a player 100% gets fucked by because it's unlike escapable. You can't outplay the trap, right? I don't like that when a game does that. Newer game by the Dead by Daylight devs. How's it called? Also in the Quake 2 newest expansion that got released, there was still one of the best freaking traps ever. Is I saw a room, and in the room was like a big health pickup. And I could go, I went and grabbed it, but then the moment I walked in the room and grabbed that health pickup, to my right behind me, there would be a whole bunch of lasers, insta-kill lasers, and like the enemies that would pull you towards them. So I run to the health, and those enemies like pull me through the lasers and killed me, and that was like so perfect. I laughed my ass off from that trap. That was like very cleverly done as well, because yeah, I just got baited by going for that health instead of checking my surroundings. That was really good as well. Again, I love clever design like that, and not the haha, we're just worded. Like it's like, you know, good design like that, where it's like playing well, you can avoid those things. You feel like you're able to survive, and it doesn't feel like it's you versus developers, but it's you versus the game, right? I hate when the game goes like you versus the developers mode. Or it's like, we're gonna screw you up. Meet Your Maker. I have not heard of that, no. But I did hear that... oh no, wait, now I'm confusing Dead by Daylight with something else. Respec ability. Select an item, press R to remove all installed nodes for reuse. Cost 5,000. Okay, that's cool. Ah, I don't have a third node though. Fuck my life. I can increase the cap still. I do want this upgrade. Flamethrower. Ooh. 11k. Ooh. I know the flamethrower is gonna be good against like those small swarms of enemies. Entering a labyrinth to get to the core and get out, and slowly upgrade to get your cores. Is the thing. The labyrinths are designed by the community. Get progression for killing players with your labyrinth or mastering theirs. Oh, that's cool. That does sound interesting. That reminds me a bit of a game called fuck, how was it called? It was a free-to-play game, but it eventually got shut down. Fuck, what was it called? Like it was also like you created your own little dungeons, and you would get like things for having other people play your dungeons, and you played others. Pretty cool. Well, I don't remember what it was called. Oh, this is 10k, yes. Fuck yeah, that means I can buy this. I want the flamethrower as well, probably. Oh, I have to move something out of my inventory. I mean, the line gun is very nice, just the ammo is fucking expensive. I'll just try the flamethrower now. Oh wait. Let's go. Sets targets on fire, yeah. I'd love to upgrade other guns as well. I just kinda would just want to go all in with this gun, make this a super beast, and then just go on other things, potentially. Plus, like, I know what to expect for this gun. It's just a very nice all-around gun. And I just have to play through the other game to see what other weapons I want to main. Yeah, I've not heard of Level Head, but if it's like Mario Maker, yeah, Mario Maker is cool. Oh, speak of the devil, these are the fucking tiny fucks I was talking about. Like, if there's like a bigger swarm of those, like using fucking flamethrower is very nice.
The docking pod is off the mag rail. An engineering work order has been issued.
Oh, hey, I'm an engineer.
Ellie, I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry. I can fix this. I'm heading outside to have a look.
I like this because Isaac is an engineer. It makes sense that he can like fix it. That's so well done as well. Even though it's just a little detail, but like it's like it makes perfect sense, right? Because if you're like a nobody in most games and you're like suddenly able to like fix everything and whatnot, like it's just a little nice compliment. Shoot red tip to move objects. Right. Similar in Alien Isolation, okay. Yeah, like, I still don't know if I'm gonna play Alien Isolation. Like, I love the Alien franchise, I've seen the puzzles that game has, and I really don't like how simple they are. That's the only issue I kinda have with Alien Isolation, these overly simple baby puzzles. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's like it's designed in like a survival horror way. You know, a bit similar like Resident Evil, right? And one of the main things I love about Resident Evils are the puzzles. So I guess automatically, because I'm gonna play Alien Isolation, and it's similar to Resident Evil, I automatically, you know, am gonna have like a high priority on the puzzles. But that's just a personal thing that I put high priority in the puzzles, because that's like just one of the main appeals for me for those kind of games. Well, I'm talking more about like the mini game puzzles, you know, when you're like hacking shit or whatever it's called, like the interactions with like, you know, like I wouldn't even call them puzzles. That's because yeah, they're like very simple. They're like the baby mode thing. Oh, I didn't want to shoot this gun. What are these for? I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot all these things or not. Spin. I need the Interstellar song for this. Well, it's not that there's just keys, like there's actually like little mini games and whatnot that like kind of are like the puzzles of the game. I'm 100% sure that the review I saw mentioned them. It wasn't just key hunting, like it was actual like sort of puzzles you had to do. Or at least like comparable to puzzles. I forgot what the button was to like reorient myself with the ground. Okay, the elevator. Huh. Okay, maybe I do need to shoot all the crap. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you don't remember them because they were just so overly simplistic.
Ellie, I've got the elevator repaired. I'm heading up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
This is going to be trouble.
Just keep moving.
Alright. That's what I needed to do. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I guess the reviewer I watched kind of like would have agreed, like, it's not really that they are or aren't puzzles. Whoa, what the fuck? But, like, yeah, they're basically so simple that you pretty much can't really call them a puzzle, right? I guess. And that's, like, I guess the issue is that he probably would have rather had them to actually be like actual puzzles, not just something that a toddler can like do. Because, yeah, like, a puzzle is something you need to use your brain for to solve. And that was, like, the whole complaint, right? That these puzzles are too easy, you don't need your brain to solve them. So, technically, that doesn't make them puzzles anymore. And that's, like, the issue, I guess. Well, let's hope this goes well. Oh, that's perfect. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you come from? Oh, fuck. It's not just one. Oh my. Okay, I got a lot of ammo, thankfully. I just need to aim better. It's pretty hard to hit them in the weak spot. Is it me, or does this elevator look like it's, like, not up straight? I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle. Holy fuck! That's a lot. Oh, fuck you. What the fuck? There's so many of them. Whoa. They don't stop coming. Holy fuck. And they're like, when you get one down, they basically drop an item, and I want to grab them because low on resources, but then you get hit. No, I'm like talking about like actual like screens, like an interactive menu, and there's like some things you need to click on in Alien. Like something with like pressing the correct shapes and whatnot. Yeah, so you probably forgot about them because they were probably brain dead easy. Oh, fuck. Holy fuck that up. Oh, you dick. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I can pick them up with my... I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I can use my thingy thing to pick them up. I don't need to go walk to them. This is me being dumb. That was tense. Like, the main thing I have with a puzzle is, like, I want to have to think about it. Or, like, I have to want to use my brain to put 2 and 2 together. It doesn't necessarily have to be for a long time, but just, you know, even if it's a little moment of just thinking about logic. But if it's like... Here's a triangle, and like, now choose what the correct thing is, and then you get a circle, a square, and a triangle, and then the puzzle is you need to click on the triangle because the triangle is the same as the triangle, right? That's what I hate. That's what I'd call like a baby puzzle. Or the same, or, you know, just another example. It's like, find the strawberry, and then you get like an apple, a banana, and a strawberry, and you have to click the strawberry. Right? Those kind of puzzles of like, you need to click this, and here's this. It requires literally zero thinking, basically. That's what I really don't like. Like, you know those little toddler toys? Where you have, like, a wooden or a plastic plate with holes of different shapes? And it comes with, like, shapes that you put through the holes? That's basically what it comes down to, right? Yeah, like, basically that is what I hate. Not saying you can't do any good puzzles with shapes, like, you know, maybe you're talking about a different puzzle regarding shapes that is better. It's just one of those things where I just, you know, I hate it when a video game insults my intelligence. Oh, so much ammo, holy fuck. Force gun? That sounds bogies. Too bad I wasted more ammo. I had more of these canisters. Look at this.
Solar array Sigma 045. Proper identification is required. Please wait here. Watchman Howard Phillips will be with you shortly.
Yeah. Yeah, just the hand holding, basically. But that's the thing, because like the whole point of a puzzle is like basically an intelligence check of like making you stop and think for a moment. So if that's also brain dead as fuck, I just, yeah, get a bit annoyed by that. I mean, but that's the thing. That's what. Okay, I guess what you mean is because like the alien can find you while you're doing that, right? Yeah, I guess I can see what you mean. But I don't think that excuses it for making it a baby puzzle. You can still make a puzzle that at least requires a tiny bit of thinking and still get the same effect. Because I'm definitely not, I definitely am not saying like, oh, you should be like solving a fucking math equation while the xenomorph is chasing you. Like, absolutely not. But I definitely like to, yeah, feel like, hey, I need to like actually think for a moment. Because that's like the extra challenge then as well. Like, oh shit, there's, you know, xenomorph next to me. I need to quickly think and concentrate. Like, that would be cool. At least, you know, maybe with a difficulty option. Or if you play on higher difficulty, that's not a complete baby puzzle. Force gun, what is that? I have no clue what that does. It's expensive. Okay, so I've got ammo for the pulse, but I have like almost none of these. So that's what I'm gonna buy then. Thankfully they're not that expensive.
Rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
Chapter 7. I have no clue how many chapters there are in this game. Look at these birds. Are the birds immune? Yeah. Yeah, again, I'm like making the main comparison to Resident Evil, where, you know, there's also like key hunting and stuff, like you need a certain item to advance, that's fine. And you usually also need to kind of figure out where that key goes. Well, it's not really complicated, but that doesn't matter. I think that's fine. But then usually there's also a lot of other stuff with like slightly more cryptic stuff where you do definitely need to like wait a moment and think. Even if it's something very basic. Oh, I do need to go there.
Your rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
But it says here DNA identity scan, but it says my rig is not authorized. Would that mean I'd need a different thing? Can I maybe get a thing here? Unless I need to go in as an engineer, but I doubt that. I don't think that would make a difference, right? Like, that would probably be overthinking it. There's maybe something else here.
Your rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I do think in survival horror, if you look at like the pioneers of it, mostly like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, one of the main aspects was still puzzles. So that's why I think, you know, because like the original games that pioneered the genre, they always had like a decent focus on like the game. But yeah, if I'd just be playing an FPS game, you know, just a normal action game, then yeah, it would be different. But yeah, in this case it's like strictly because like survival horror.
Ellie, the door in here only opens for Howard Phillips, the station
Oh.
keeper, but he's dead. Can you open it?
No, I don't have some magic panel that opens all the doors in the sprawl. Is his body around there somewhere? Maybe you can use it to fool the door.
Oh.
Use his body to fool the door. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
The game spoiled it for me. I didn't think about this. But thankfully it was not after 2 seconds.
Recognized. Greetings, Station Watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
Oh yeah, he's sleeping well. Like, I was actually stuck and thinking, so the game eventually spoiled it for me, sort of. But, like, at least there was a generous timer. In God of War, it would be like after 5 seconds. Like, right as I'd move to the door, it would instantly tell it. At least here it gave me a chance to figure it out myself, and I failed because I didn't really think about that.
Auto defenses activated.
Oh.
Station Watchman Howard Phillips. Please provide verbal access code to authorize your
Oh.
guest.
I don't think I can, I don't think I can make him talk. Verbal memes. Oh jeez. I didn't know that would cause an explosion. I was just like, huh, what does the laser do?
Your rig is not authorized to access this area. Please step away from the door. Rig authorization recognized. Greetings, Station Watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
Yeah. And the telekinesis also helps with saving resources. I need to keep dragging the body with me. I lost the body last time. Oh, never mind.
Defenses activated. Station watchman Howard Phillips. Please provide verbal access code to authorize your guest.
Yeah. Say the access code, pleb. Come on. Tell the access code, tell them. Oh. There's your access code. Yeah, there's like objects you can use as ammo, like, you know, those spear kind of things and whatnot. So that's cool, and you can then save. Yeah, save on resources. Oh, yes, power node. Hell yeah, for exploration. Good. And there's like 2 more difficulties. Oops. Like you've got casual, normal, and I'm playing on survivalist. Then there's zealot, and then after you beat the game, you also unlock hardcore. So there's like lots of extra difficulties, but I'm feeling challenged. But yeah, I don't know if there's enough stuff to do telekinesis only though. But I don't know, maybe on easy. Who knows? I mean, maybe I can like use other dead bodies as ammo. I don't know. Like, I don't know how effective blunt weapons are with telekinesis, but yeah. Oh god. Oh no. No, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. No! Oh, jeebus. Oh no. I almost got sucked into space, holy crap. See, in a modern game, it would have just automatically shot the thing in a cutscene, but here I had to do it myself. And it's also a mechanic that has been taught to me, is usually when glass breaks and you get sucked into the vacuum, you see like a red thing that you can shoot at the top to close it off. That's like a mechanic the game also teaches. So like every time when I get sucked, it's like, oh, where's the red thing? Shoot it. Piece of flesh. Oh wait, I think I can use this as a projectile. Look, it's like a sharp piece. Like a claw piece of an alien, and when I pick it up, the sharp object moves forward. So I think points forward. I mean, so I think I can use this as a weapon as well. Yeah, I definitely want to try that. Ooh, it's lockers. Yeah, I think otherwise it wouldn't point forward if it'd be useless. I don't want to read all this. I don't have patience to read. Unless it's Soma, and Soma I wanted to read. And like that earlier section on the elevator where I was surrounded by the big baddies, I kept dying because I was being stupid. Because I kept walking to the pickups instead of using the telekinesis to pick them up. So I was just dying because I was just not utilizing the game mechanics properly. Which is good. I deserve to keep failing there. Until I was like, oh yeah, I can use the telekinesis.
Attention, Watchman Howard Phillips. Unauthorized engagement of access lift detected. Please respond.
Oh, Steve! Oh! Got him. I haven't tried a flamethrower yet. Pretty effective. I love the stagger as well, like everything runs at you, but when you shoot them, you know, you stop them, you stagger them to keep them away, because that's kind of like the gameplay loop with the combat, keeping things away from you. Holy fuck! No relaxing elevator ride for me. Piece of shit. Again, like, trying to lure you with the badge? Wash. And it's not like I find this game scary, but it is like catching me off guard, which is what I like. Because that's the thing, right? A lot of like horror games or like games with a focus on like a horror area or horror theme. A lot of them have like very predictable moments where you expect to get scared or you expect to like have like a little jump scare, like not a typical jump scare of like wow in your face, but like, you know, something appearing with like a loud sound effect, right, or something moving. But I think this game and the previous game as well, they do it right where it's like it keeps doing it does it and then it doesn't do it and then it does it, where it becomes like very unpredictable when the game does it. Like, this game is good at catching me off guard. Because it's just not very predictable, and I think there's, like, a good art in that. In such a good way, where it's, like, not predictable. Oh, I can increase the damage as well. Oh, cap and damage. Gonna fully max out this baby. Alright, so another one of those spears. Ah, nice. I can just grab fuel from that. That's cool. No.
I know you're out there. Understand that even if you survive long enough to restore power, there is no escape. All routes in and out of government sector are being monitored. Give up, Clark.
Nuh-uh, I'm not gonna give up. Oh, fuck. I thought that would happen. Thankfully I was not too close. God damn it. Ugh. See, again, here's the game again teaching me to not rush, to take it slowly. Because if I'd ran in there, I would have gone fucked by the frickin' laser thing. Ooh, another power node. Oh, wow, did you see that? That's the damage upgrades paying off. Hope it's not alive. Normally it would have taken like 2 shots, and now that I got that new damage upgrade, it instantly cuts its legs off. Payoff. And it feels good, like, because I've been just focusing for the most part my power nodes just on this gun, just to make this gun extra powerful. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Shit. I hope I'm not gonna get attacked from it. Oh, you dick. Oh, you fucking dick. Oh, you dick. Oh, I'm gonna die. Gonna run out of air. Oh no, I have a lot of air still here, actually. Oh, that's nice, though. Oh, I can't see, though. What? Oh, I can barely see it. It's hard to see the red. It's like a bit brighter. That's so cheeky as well, like putting me on a time limit that I want to do that, but then like those fuckers come from behind sneaking up on me. Fuck. Not a generous timer though. Those fucks are annoying to deal with because they keep running and hiding.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe. Initiating system lockdown.
Oh, god damn it. They really don't want me here.
System lockdown complete.
What little did they know.
I know what you're trying to do, and I cannot allow you to succeed.
I'm an engineer.
There's too much at stake.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Do not underestimate the engineer. Just like Half-Life told us to not underestimate a scientist. What's this? Wait, what? Oh, there's like multiple thingies. I see. Ah, there's 2 doors. I see now. I have to get to both rooms probably. Oh, it's a crawl space. Oh, this is giving me some slight Event Horizon vibes with the green. Okay, what do we do here? What's this?
Unauthorized access to the computer
No, 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 no.
is a violation of Titan Station Civic Code. Replace all panels and back away from the fuse board.
Okay, so you here use tap E to get these fucking tiny things off your back. Oh crap, I have no heals. Wait, what? Yeah, there's stuff I need to put in here. Right. Oh, that's balance.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Oh wait, look, these things have like symbols. This one has like a plus, this thing has like a circle. Okay. So is there like a code I need to do? Oh, look at this, hold on. Okay.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Oh, I see, because this one has 4 slots, so this is the thing I need to do. Right, got it. Just like that. See, not a necessarily a hard puzzle, but I did have to think for a moment and realize like, oh hey, there's shapes, and have to like kind of find like where the, instead of it like being right on the screen, right? That's already a better way to do it, because I'm actually having to find where the shapes are.
Warning. Mainframe electrical shielding has been deactivated. Proceed with caution.
So that's already one way how to make like, you could technically make a baby puzzle easier by just hiding the things a bit, or easier, better, by hiding the things a bit more out of sight. Let's hope we don't find anything nasty trying to kill me in here. It's prepared for it.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Oh, I just grabbed the sharp thing off the body, nice. Yeah, I mean, in terms of what you need to solve, it's the same thing. It's also a baby puzzle. But I think I'm more fine with it when I'm actually having to, like, look at my environment and look like, huh, these things have symbols, and then look like, oh, that's what I need to do, right? I still had to think for a moment, rather than having everything on the screen instantly. And it's like instantly like, oh, strawberry, apple, banana. Pick the strawberry, right? Then it's like instantly, you don't even have to think. Whereas here, at least I had to, like, look at the environment and think for a moment. But yeah, it was like, at least that, like, I'm not saying this is a great puzzle, but it makes me not annoyed. Just of, like, how it's implemented in this way with the environment. Rather than just all in one screen.
Security has been notified.
Oh shit. Oh, I like this, how they're, like, locking everything down, so I don't know what's there. Oh, fuck you. Fuck, I actually ran out. It's more silly too, though. But the puzzle and computer monitor seems to be believable. Well, for puzzles I don't really care much about believability. More just about making me use my brain even a little bit. But yeah, this was definitely, like, pretty simple, yeah. Like, for the rest, like, in terms of what I had to do, it was still a baby puzzle, I do agree. But then again, also, there's, like, not many moments where you need to, like, solve something like this in this game.
The mainframe circuits are extremely fragile. Please step away. Damaging the mainframe circuits will cause lapses in programming. For your safety, step away from the circuits.
Like, I wouldn't, like, at the same time, I don't feel as bothered by it in this game because this is more like an action-focused horror game rather than a survival horror game. And again, I think puzzles are, like, a big deal in survival horror games. And not as much here. Yeah, I know you mean that. I'm just trying to explain why it doesn't bother me in this game compared to Alien Isolation. Okay, so what do I do here? Maybe I just shoot it? When in doubt, shoot it. It is slightly more brain usage, because when you have everything in the screen, you instantly know what you need to do. If you take this same puzzle with the things I just did, if instead of putting it in the environment, you all put it in one screen, you would instantly know what to do without having to think for 1 second. But because they spread it in the environment, I had to actually look and process at the environment, like, oh, you've got these slots, I gotta put these things in there. That's already more thinking. Like, figuring out what you need to do. Whereas if it's all on one screen, you kind of don't have that. That's the difference. It's not a big difference, but it's very small to make it not feel as insulting.
Offline. Lockouts. Offline. Station reverting to manual operation only.
I mean, I can show you. It was definitely in one room, and if you stand at the correct angle, you can do it. You can see it, but like... Like, the thing is... Basically, the answer, like this answer, was here on the floor. And when I walked in, I just saw these things. But it did, because I had to figure out what I needed to do. If you have one screen, and you have the answer here on the right, and a random mess of the shapes, you'd instantly know what to do. It's like, oh, replicate this. You just like, oh, drag that, drag that, drag that, drag that. And you just replicate it. If it's all on the screen. Because it's instantly logical what you need to do, because the answer is right there. Now, instead, it's like, oh, the answer is not just on the screen, it's like here, specifically on the floor. And I saw these blocks were in these walls. So I was like, huh, what are these things for? I was like, what are these shapes for? You know? What are these blocks for? And then I'm like, oh, here's the thing with holes. And I'm like, okay. And then it was like, oh, here's the answer. So it's not a big difference, but I had to think for a couple seconds. Instead of, oh, I just need to do this right the moment I see it. Well, there was a moment when I was looking at the things and I had no clue what to do with them. I didn't, like, the moment I saw these blocks in here, right, I didn't instantly know what to do. Right, when these were all in here. That's what I'm saying, like, these were all in here, right? And they were all randomized, not necessarily in the same way like this, but... I walked in and I'm seeing these things, and right from the start, right when I walked in and I see this, I have no clue what to do. So I'm thinking, okay, there's things with shapes. This is the moment where I'm thinking stuff, and it's like, oh, here's the answer. You know, and I had to also see that, oh, this is where I put it in. That's the thinking part. Again, it's not much, but it's a couple seconds. It's like 2-3 seconds of thinking. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying it's much. I'm not saying it's a groundbreaking puzzle. It's still a baby puzzle. But what I'm saying is I don't feel insulted because I had to, like, think for a couple... I had to figure out by myself, like, what to do. Like, oh, like... these are where the things are, and this is where I need to slot them in. And this is where the answer is. Yeah, it's still a baby puzzle, but I had to at least think for 2 seconds. Instead of having everything plop on one screen, where it's... you don't even have to think. You just copy the answer. No, not really. Not as much, at least. And again, I also explained that this is not a survival horror game. This is more like an action horror game. So, because of that, I also don't care as much about they're not as important of an aspect for me. Because the focus is on shooting things and upgrading things. Whereas with survival horror, you're like, in general, more incentivized to solve puzzles. Like, more focus on that. But like, if this same puzzle would have been in a survival horror game, I also would have been kind of disappointed. Especially because, like, the answer would have been right there. Oh, fuck. That was a dead body.
Ellie, I'm on my way to the mirrors now. I have to realign them manually. How's Strauss?
See for yourself.
No, I'm not ready for the needle again. You have to let me out. I can't breathe.
Strauss, what's wrong? Ellie!
He's waiting for me.
That guy is losing his mind. Yeah, I have not played Resident Evil Village, but the same reviewer I watched that was negative about Alien Isolation, he also did not like Village. He also did not like most of the puzzles. Though I didn't watch the video in full, because I did plan on playing Resident Evil Village sometime, so I didn't I skipped a decent bit of the review because I didn't want any spoilers. But in general, I do remember him saying that he wasn't too fond of the puzzles in RE Village. Yeah, that is correct. That was basically what he said. That Village was definitely more dumbed down compared to the old RE games. Oh shit. Fuck. God fucking damn it. Kill it with fire. Fuck. My bad for not being reloaded on that. Yeah. Yeah, again, I heard bad things about RE Village in terms of its puzzle design. And that it is comparatively worse than like the older RE games. Oh fuck. Look like little face hugger thingies, but with less legs and a bit brighter. Hope these are not flammable gases. Okay. Just wanted to make sure the game doesn't pull up. You use flamethrower here, everything explodes into fire. Oh, I see the thing on the wall now. Yeah. But as far as RE, I've only played 3 RE games, which would be Resident Evil 7 and the first original 2 Resident Evils on PlayStation 1. Oh, med pack, yes. Gotta use this thing more. I have a lot of ammo for this. And I need to upgrade this because the capacity of 5 is pretty shit. Yeah, like the tank controls, I feel work in the original Resident Evils because it just like adds to like the survival aspect, the clumsiness as well. Just like, you know, the argument you made about the baby puzzles when you get stalked by a xenomorph. I would make the argument with the tank controls being clunky to help. Oh god, I'm fucked. Jesus, fuck. Yeah, so like with the fumbling, yeah. And that way I think the tank controls complement Resident Evil. As for the camera angles, the camera angles I did have like the annoying thing about the camera angles is like when there's an enemy around a corner and it's like right in front of the character, but you can't see the enemies around the character because of the camera angle. That has annoyed me a couple times as well, because there'd be like I'd be attacked by a zombie and I'd be like, oh, that's bullshit because it's right in front of me. But you know, that's the thing I disliked. But on the other side, I can understand that in terms of like providing a cinematic experience, it's good for like you know, like you'd be watching like a horror movie kind of effect where you see you know, you can't see what the person is seeing. And it has a lot of good cinematography. Like the camera angles are done in a very good way, I think. And it does also incentivize careful play because you can't see what's around the corner, so the game is kind of telling you, hey, take it slowly, be careful, don't just run in there like an idiot. So I think it has like its, you know, benefits, but also its drawbacks. So that's why I don't like purely hate it, but there's definitely like, yeah, there is a trade-off for having static camera angles like that. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I definitely don't mind cinematic takes on games. Especially because Metal Gear Solid is like my favorite franchise. But I definitely do understand when a person is not into Metal Gear Solid because of the heavy emphasis on cutscenes. Totally understand that. Not at the cost of gameplay. Well, it just depends on what you see as at the cost of gameplay. Because again, in Resident Evil, it in a way also complements the gameplay. Because it makes the gameplay more cinematic as well. But I think in some ways also a good way. Because it like makes you play slower and more careful. So I think in that way it complements it, that you have to be careful going around corners, because there might be something waiting there that you can't see. And it also helps build tension, again, which is good for, you know, the gameplay in a survival horror game. You want the tension to be felt. So you don't know what's around the corner, you know, that's tense. Whereas if you could just see if there's something, it will remove all that tension. So I do think, you know, there are certain ways that the static camera angles do complement the gameplay. But at the same time, I do think it is at a trade-off of, like, yeah, you know, it can be also annoying that you can't see what's around the corner. Does build tension, but through frustration, like the cam moment you mentioned. Well, yes and no, because I've been there. When I started RE2 recently, early game, I got frustrated as well from the camera angles. I complained about it. But then I kind of changed how I approached the game and played it more careful, and it stopped being annoying for me. So I think the game did the correct thing of like making me adjust the playstyle to like a more careful approach. Because yeah, I was complaining about the camera angle at the beginning of RE2. Those cameras, they made a compromise for graphic processing at the time. Yeah, that is true. That is why the game looked very good, because it's actually just 2D backgrounds that you were looking at. That is completely true. That was definitely the main reason, but it also complemented the gameplay. The same YouTuber actually has an in-depth video about it in general. And he goes like over all like the pros and cons of the cameras. As for Metal Gear Solid, I mean, in Metal Gear Solid's case, I think the gameplay is fun in Metal Gear Solid if you enjoy stealth action. And it's just, yeah, you just get, you know, interruptions with a lot of cutscenes. very long cutscenes. So you have to kind of treat it like 50-50 movie and game. But I do think the conversations and the writing and the acting are all like S tier in Metal Gear Solid. You find the frustrating higher than the tension. Yeah, that's fair. Just as I said, early in my RE2, I got frustrated as well. And I literally complained about the camera verbally. But then later it just stopped being an issue for me because I just, yeah, started playing very careful and slow. It kind of became like a predictable thing of like, you know, kind of listening if there's something around the corner and stuff like that. I don't trust this hallway. But yeah, again, with Metal Gear Solid, if you enjoy good writing and like very in-depth story with like lots of little details, then I really recommend. In some ways, I can say Metal Gear Solid even goes like a bit too deep. Like, it's really insane how deep the lore and like the little hidden things everywhere go. Like, it's really crazy. Yeah, the cutscenes are definitely like. I will definitely say that the Metal Gear Solid games are not worth playing if you're just gonna ignore the story and not fully take it in. Not because the gameplay isn't good enough, but just because you're just missing like half of the game that way. You're just not gonna care about what you're doing. But I think, yeah, gameplay is fine. Especially the bosses are good in Metal Gear Solid. I mean, in Metal Gear Solid 5, they're pretty shit. But 5 is a different beast in general. I always see 5 as, like, the standout game from, like, the rest of the games. Like, I probably am never gonna revisit 5 myself. But 1, 2, 3, and 4 are, like, yeah, great bosses. Though 4 still has the weaker bosses, I'd say. And yeah, 2 has good boss. I think 3 probably has the best bosses. And one of the bosses in 3 is actually like one of the best bosses in gaming history, in my opinion. But yeah, I want everyone to love Metal Gear Solid and enjoy it. But yeah, if someone if someone doesn't want the cutscenes, then yeah, I'd say like stay far away from it. No, that's 2. And people actually originally hated 2 because the game did a bait and switch originally. But in retrospect, it's actually pretty ingenious. In terms of like the reasoning why they did the bait and switch. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not saying everyone should love Metal Gear Solid. That's not what I'm saying. Because if, again, if someone doesn't like cutscenes, then I would say, hey, do not play Metal Gear Solid because you're gonna hate it. But what I mean is, like, I love Metal Gear Solid, so I would love that as many people as possible could love it as well. But yeah, I know that, like, obviously there's gonna be people who will not like it. Oh, what the fuck do I do here? Two had too much of the AAA tropes. No, 2 had great gameplay. I'm not sure what you mean.
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's stopped hyperventilating, but I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel.
Yeah, 5 was very different. 5 definitely, like I enjoyed 5, but the story was not nearly as good. 5 was just an open world game. Done decently, but in general, like, yeah, like, the story wasn't as interesting in 5, and yeah, I personally am probably not gonna go back to 5. But 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah, those are... I fucking love all of those. The fuck do I do here? I'm realigning this shit. Do I shine it on that? It's one where you start in a sleep form-fitting mech suit. Wait, what? A sleek, form-fitting mech suit. You start if you start fighting a giant Metal Gear, then that's probably Metal Gear Rising, which is like a spin-off. That's a hack and slash game, which is also very good, but very action focused and not as focused on the cutscenes and cinematography. It still has a decent story, but definitely not comparable. The fuck do I do here? I'm not sure how to align these things. Yeah, Rising is a spin-off. Totally different gameplay. Like, that's a hack and slash game. Still very good gameplay, though. Too much AAA-ism? How come? Oh, that's a very gameplay-focused game, I'd say. Mechanics? Sure, I have to aim this up. Oh, fucking no. The QTE stuff. That's only really when you, like, finish a boss for the most part. Like there's a lot of fighting, and then usually near near the end of a boss fight, when you end up like finishing it, you get like a lot of QTEs then. A bit more like God of War, but I don't feel like it's annoying because it's mostly just at the end of like a boss fight. I'm really unsure how I'm supposed to align this thing. Oh, like that. I didn't know I had to aim with that.
All right, Ellie, one down. How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, he'll hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here and give me a hand. Something covering the collector panel.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
I didn't know I was being attacked. Darn it. Yeah, that's fair. I can see that. Yeah. For me, it feels more like just an earned power fantasy. Like, I spent time fighting a difficult boss, then I beat it, and my reward is to get, like, this power fantasy where my guy does, like, something crazy. But I understand, like, that, yeah, it can be annoying as well, where it's, like, the cinematic doing it and not me as a player. I can see that. But yeah, that's exclusive to Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Rising was made by a whole different team, and it's a spin-off.
Ellie, it looks like 2 of the mirrors are out of alignment. How's he doing?
He's stopped hyperventilating, but I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. I knew he would just slow me down.
If Strauss dies, so do my chances of destroying the marker. Keep him alive and get to that panel.
Also not about the Hollywoodness power fantasy. Yeah. Again, that's Rising. Rising is very over the top. Metal Gear Solid is a lot more grounded. Grounded to reality. Yeah. Definitely 5 is closer to Metal Gear Solid than Rising is, yeah. But that's because Rising is just, is an action spin-off. Metal Gear Solid are all stealth focused, but 5 is definitely, the standout, where it's very different. And for the most part, Metal Gear Solid is pretty grounded in reality, but there is some fiction and sometimes a bit of paranormal stuff. And it's like it's most like Metal Gear Solid is mostly like doing very realistic takes of everything. But yeah, here and there's like the things of like more advanced technologies that we don't have in real life that are in Metal Gear Solid. But for the most part, the game does its best to like explain how those technologies work, right? So they're like rationalizing it in a realistic way. And like there's also the occasional paranormal stuff in Metal Gear Solid, but I don't feel like it's too overboard. to make me lose my immersion. Yeah. I'd say Metal Gear Solid 2, in retrospect, is fucking ingenious because it like predicted the future. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 literally predicted the future. And that's what I think is pretty ingenious about Metal Gear Solid 2. No, I didn't say paranoia, I said paranormal. My bad if I mispronounced it. But what I meant was paranormal. So like stuff with you know, mind reading or like telekinesis. There's also one, you know, a moment where like you see a ghost who like talks to you in a way and stuff like that. But it's for the most part still kind of grounded in reality. Yeah. Who knows?
All right, Ellie, one down. How's it looking on your end?
I'm trying to roll back the cover now. Strauss, can you give me a hand with this?
Oh, you'll hurt me. I'm not strong enough.
I promise I'll protect you. Now, just get over here and give me a hand.
Yeah, you know, that's fair to say.
Something covering the
But there's a lot more about Metal Gear Solid 2 that are
there's thousands of them. They're breaking apart.
very unique.
Get out of there.
Oh my God, they're heading this way. Run, Strauss, run!
Ellie, come in. Ellie. Shit.
Like, it mostly has to do with, like, the success of Metal Gear Solid 1, and then people wanting a sequel really badly. And then, like, how Metal Gear Solid 2 was made as a sequel, as an answer to that wish. Which also, like, I know, like, adds a lot of things. And there's, like, a lot of other cool things that the Metal Gear Solid games, like, tell and teach. So, like, just the, like, predicting the future is just one of the things it does. Interesting that I'm not being attacked by the things... Oh, what the fuck was that? The fuck? That was weird. Oh, there we go. Oh god, no. Oh, I pressed that. Fuck. I'm wasting my ammo. Oh god, no. Oh, I'm fucking it all up. Is it dead? Yeah. Metal Gear Solid is in general very focused on like leaving a message to live in a good way. And for the most part, every game has its own theme. Like, it's in Metal Gear Solid 1, the theme is about jeans, and in 2 it's about, well, also about jeans, but also about memes. And 3 is definitely a bit different as well, but I still love 3 because 3 is actually a prequel. But yeah, 3 tackles a bunch of other pretty heavy subjects, like most of the stuff is also very war related, and like about like morals and shit. Yeah, those kind of genes. But it is definitely, for the most part, also very war related, and like, yeah, it's just so much. There's so much stuff tackled in Metal Gear Solid. It's pretty insane. But I just don't really want to like go deeper about it because it's like, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. Even if you don't care about being spoiled, I still wouldn't want to do it, just in case you ever change. That's how good I think Metal Gear Solid is.
Ellie! Ellie! You alright?
We just made it to the crossover tube when the beam hit. Isaac, those things are still heading towards the transport hub. They're wrecking everything in their path.
Holy shit, they'll cut us off. Get to the hub. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Yeah, so like, just in case you ever decide to change your mind, that's damn still choosing to not spoil anything for you, even if you wouldn't care. Yeah, it goes hard. It goes really deep with a lot of shit. And a lot of stuff you'll probably not even understand during your first playthrough. And like, it's really worth to pay a lot of attention to like all the narrative.
Exiting zero gravity.
Ellie, come in!
Isaac, we have to cross to the government sector before they cut us off. You'll never make it down here in
I'll
time.
be there! I'll be there!
Can I use that?
Instability detected in new realignments. Emergency ejector systems initializing.
I know the eye patch history. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, but that game goes so deep in terms of like what the story is about. Oh, can we go through this? Ooh. Oh shit, what the fuck do I... Oh. Yeah, the one, like, yeah, that is 3. You're probably talking about the scene where he gets the reason why he has to wear an eye patch, right? Yeah. So, like, that's a pretty famous scene in the game, but in terms of storytelling, it's a very insignificant one. It's more like, oh, that explains why he has an eye patch. But what's more insane about the game is, like, the relationship between the main character and a different character in the game. And, like, the reason why a certain character does something in the game.
Ellie, where are you?
Right outside! Hurry!
Yeah. Exactly. Because, like, most of the things that happen need to be, like, seen with a lot of context as well. What do I have? Time is at 3:30. Okay. Anything new? I need some more ammo probably, and maybe some health would be nice. Yeah, I need some this. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much stuff. There's so much messaging done in the Metal Gear Solid games, but all in, like, very subtle ways for the most part. It's like the kind of writing and storytelling that I really miss. Now everything is a lot more contrived, which I really hate. Like, stuff just being in the game for the sake of it being there, instead of it being cohesively written and made.
Isaac, I'll try to open the CEC door on your level. Hold on.
Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid is writing better than a lot of movies.
My codes, but it's not working.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, you dicks.
Yes, I'm authorized for this. Open up, you bastard! There! It's open! Isaac, go!
I'm gonna fucking die here.
Go, Isaac! You can't stop them all! Go!
Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, you dicks. Ah, precious loot. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, Kojima definitely probably he's like, you know, he merged games and movies kind of together, or like the, you know, not saying he was necessarily the first, but I think definitely one of the first that did it very good to add like a lot of cinematography and storytelling to a video game. Yeah, that was a tough moment. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna hold them, if I was gonna have to kill everything or not. I barely made it alive.
Ellie, are you guys there? Did you make it?
Shit, Isaac. Just... shit.
Hey, take it easy. It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with a crew of 30 people. But we were overrun. And before I knew it, they transformed. I had to cut the arms and legs off my friends just to escape. I'm sure there's pieces of them still lying around here somewhere.
Ellie, I know. I'm sorry.
And here I am again. I've just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Right. There's a central hub in the main facility. Here are the coordinates.
First were FMV games. Yeah, and the thing is that FMV kind of like didn't have good gameplay for the most part. Whereas like most of the gameplay was thrown out the window. Not press X button to run. An airlock prompt appeared on your screen, and some cinematic of you punching the last necrophage. Through the closing airlock door, you actually did it. That would have been how a modern game would have handled it. Yeah, probably. Oh, my guy's limping because we're low on health. The game knows I'm low on health, so it gives me health, probably. But in terms of Metal Gear Solid, it's like, yeah, good gameplay and cinematics and story. Because I definitely don't think that the gameplay is bad or anything. It's definitely a lot of walking, but like, good stealth. And I definitely always have felt like the Metal Gear Solid games definitely shine with their boss fights as well. Again, mostly 3. 3 is such fucking good boss fights.
This is Caleb, xenogeologist from Langford Shift 1. There's something in the facility. We've lost 3 of our crew and can't contact Shift 4.
Here comes the transport. Everybody get ready in case there's more.
We're abandoning our shift and heading back up. else's in order to do the same.
Caleb, it's more of them. Shoot them! Shoot them!
It's like observing my surroundings to see if none of these are like necromorphs ready to ambush me. Yeah. Yeah, the old like the Metal Gear games. I mean, they did have a lot of text as well with reading, like a lot of dialogue. But one is a bit more cryptic though in what you need to do. Like one Metal Gear 1 is very hard to play without a walkthrough. Metal Gear 2 is definitely a bit easier to play with, like feels like a better game in general. Yeah. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1, I wouldn't say is that bad in terms of cutscenes, in my opinion. Like, it's 2 that goes very heavy into cutscenes. Well, not necessarily very not decently. I'd say moderately heavy into cutscenes too. 3 goes heavy, and 4 goes very heavy. But 1 isn't that heavy in cutscenes. Like, there's definitely a lot of cutscenes and dialogue still, but it's definitely the least offensive one, I guess. But yeah. In general, yeah, I would still go in with the mentality of I'm playing a 50-50 game, 50-50 movie. But I think Metal Gear Solid does it so well that, you know, it's such a good story that, you know, like for me, the experience is like watching a movie that I can be part of by like interacting with it, and it's just fun. And it's also what constantly makes me keep playing to, like, you know, for the next event to happen in the game. Yeah, I definitely need the right mood for it. That's why I will never just blindly recommend the games to a person. I will always say, like, only if you like cutscenes or can deal with them or anything. I knew one streamer, he loves story and cutscenes in games. And he has like a kind of like a military background. So I think he would really appreciate Metal Gear Solid. I kept recommending it to him. But he couldn't play it because he didn't have a PlayStation. So hopefully when it comes to PC he'll pick it up. Because I think he'd really appreciate it. Especially because like the game uses a lot of military terms and stuff. So for people with a military background, it's like... fuck is that noise? I'm really fucked on health here. Right, let's reload all my guns first. My left eye is being irritated again. Still have the same thing stuck in my eye from yesterday. Right. Yeah, true. You can also use emulators, of course. Which I tend to do for games that aren't really properly sold. So in terms of Metal Gear Solid, in a few days the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 releases, which has Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Assuming they will not be buggy and just run fine, I would say that that would be a very good pickup. Assuming it's all gonna be like working well, or I don't know. I'm not gonna pick it up myself because I don't need to, because I already own like the game on multiple platforms, all the games on multiple platforms except 4, because that one only is on PS3. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1 I own physically and digitally on the PS3 store. And then Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 I own physically on PlayStation 2. And also digitally in the HD collection on the PlayStation 3 store. You only defy properly sold as a game that's currently sold new on non-proprietary mainstream platforms, physical or digital. Yeah, I think that's fair. I definitely hate console or platform exclusivity. I think that's very anti-consumer in general. It is for and for me it's like, for me it's more like I own a Nintendo product that is capable of running certain games, but Nintendo refuses to sell it to me on that specific product. So for example, I have a Nintendo 3DS, and that thing used to have an online shop. They actually shut it down not too long ago. And the Nintendo 3DS has the hardware to play SNES games. And Nintendo released Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Re-released it. And I was like, oh, Link to the Past. I love that game. I want that. So I got released for the 3DS, and I wanted to buy it. Little did I know, it didn't work on the 3DS. No. It only worked on the new 3DS, which is like a different version, a newer version of the 3DS. Even though a 3DS's hardware is capable of running the game, they made it in a way that it's not compatible with my 3DS, only the new 3DS. And that's where I got pissed off, because I was like, fuck, I bought like a fucking handheld that has the hardware and internet connection. It should be able to handle that game, but you're not putting in the effort for me, you know. Now you're forcing me to like buy another system just so I can play that game. That's where I was, that's where I kind of started hating Nintendo, when they did that. Yeah, so Nintendo is definitely the worst when it comes to bad, like, exclusivity and like bad game preservation. And yeah, that's why I usually emulate a lot more Nintendo games. Hey, Natulus! Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you, Natulus. I've got such great news. I've got such great news, man. I'm getting my apartment next Monday. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited but anxious at the same time. So many angles Nintendo has done things to make me hate them. Yeah, for me it depends what... it depends. It's mostly like Nintendo Japan that's very shit with things. Taking down like gameplay videos very quickly of their games. Very heavy on the console exclusivity and very bad on like game preservation. I don't really hate Microsoft because Microsoft does bring their games to PC. And in general, I feel Game Pass is a very good deal for people who, you know, want to play a lot of new games and, you know, just pay a little monthly. I don't buy Game Pass myself because I don't need it. I have a lot of games, but I still think it is a very good deal for people. Yeah, I'm like, but it's like the whole moving thing is gonna be so much fucking effort. I don't even know where to start with all my shit. I'm gonna need a lot of fucking boxes to move all my shit. I just started like doing a lot of laundry. Because that's easy, like clothes I can just do in like bags, right? Doesn't have to be in boxes. And I've got a lot of bags. So I'm just doing a fuck ton of laundry. And just getting that in bags. Well, yeah, I don't know. Especially my Lego, like most of those smaller sets I can disassemble, but I have some big Lego sets. I have no fucking clue how I'm gonna get that. Like my Super Star Destroyer is like the biggest set I have, and yeah, I do not want to disassemble that. Not because I wouldn't want to reassemble it, I'd love to. It's just that disassembling it itself is gonna take so much time because it's such a fucking big thing. Yeah, I'll get the keys on Monday. As far as I understood from my coach. I do need to like provide some documentation, like include like some stuff, you know, some documents that has to do with my income and stuff, you know, to get everything registered and official, right? You know, the legal stuff I still need to do. But that's gonna be Monday. I'm gonna go there, and as far as I know, as far as I understood, when all that's done, they're gonna give me the key. And then it's just up to me of handling the moving, right? And that's, yeah, it's gonna be some money as well. I have to, like, you know, hire a fucking truck. But I don't have a license to drive a truck, so either I need to hire a person as well to fucking drive the truck for me, or know someone who has the license to drive a truck like that, and then I'd need help with people, like, loading up the truck and all that stuff. And I need a lot of cardboard boxes where I can put my shit in. Because I don't think I have enough. Yeah, currently I don't hate Microsoft because they're very consumer friendly. But, you know, I'm not gonna ever simp for a big company, of course, because they're still a big company, right? They still have, you know, big companies are never your friend. That's what I always know. Even though I think, you know, Phil Spencer's a pretty cool guy. He's like, you know, kind of a gamer himself, so... Well, I don't hate Microsoft in general. But I'm never gonna, like, simp for a big company, of course. We have a huge problem with fewer larger companies, and Microsoft is buying up so many huge studios. It's honestly pretty pro-consumer now from the only the game's perspective. Yeah, you know, you definitely gotta watch out with not letting Microsoft buy too much shit and get a monopoly, of course. But considering the state of Activision Blizzard, how fucked it was, I do think it's for the better for that to be owned by Microsoft. Just because Activision Blizzard is such a shit show and it really needs to improve. Most Baumarkten have relatively cheap boxes. Really? See, the problem as well is that my brother is now in Germany for a mini vacation, and he gets back probably around Sunday or Monday or something, so I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to take me there and like buy some boxes or whatnot. I've seen some websites that sell a lot of boxes, but yeah. Microsoft operating system is not very consumer friendly. It's no longer an operating system, it's an app platform. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can understand why people are critical of Windows. Absolutely. I still use Windows just because I'm used to it, but I understand that like it's probably better to use something like Linux. I'm just too lazy and don't want to change.
SOOOO happy for you.
God damn
That
it.
warrants a little help on my end, since I can't quite come over and help.
Fucking
I
hell.
wish you all of the best, and I hope it is gonna be all you are hoping it to be.
Thank you so much, Natulus. You didn't have to do that. You already donated very recently for my birthday. So you don't have to like also do that. Also note that this is not a goal that has to be met. Like I'm not like I do have the money to pay for all the shit. It's just that like, you know, with the extra donation goal, it's just like people can help cover the cost if they want, right? It's definitely not like, oh, you know, I need this, otherwise I won't be able to move. It's just like, I'm gonna be able to move, I have the money for it. It's just like, hey, if people want to help cover the cost, then the option is there. Well, thank you so much, Natulus. I'm very hyped as well, but again, still at the same time anxious because there's so much shit I need to do this whole week. Because I'm gonna be busy with like prepping, and I don't know which day I'm gonna be moving yet. I really don't know. It's definitely not gonna be Monday, so I don't know if it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No clue, but I don't think it's gonna be Monday. Definitely not. Like. Is Windows because I'm forced into it to change. I'm fighting laziness. Yeah. If you do want good tutorials on how to get like started on Linux, YouTube channel Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamers, has very good tutorial videos because he very much advocates for like stepping from Windows to Linux, and he has like a lot of good tutorial videos about it. Can't wait for the first stream of my new place, hell yeah. I don't know how much different the experience will be for you. Like my background will be different, but I don't know if it's gonna be brighter or as dark, because my cam is still gonna be the same, so... Although most of the reason that my background is dark is dark curtains, but still, like... It is definitely gonna be easier for me to just stand up and pick something. I can just walk to my fridge, grab a drink, or like grab Lego and show it. Like, I'm gonna be a lot more maneuverable, right? I can just do everything in my apartment. Just grab something, show it, or grab some food or whatever. Or I can like dance on the cam or whatever the fuck. Because that's something I cannot do right now, because I'm cramped as fuck right now in my room. Yeah, I'm speaking from the void. Or cook midnight food. Yeah, that's all. That is one thing, though. I do have to kind of keep my sleeping schedule proper. So the stream times will probably change a bit. Which does kind of suck for people who are usually on at this time. Because now it's approaching 4 a.m. And ideally, when I have my new apartment, I want to be in bed by midnight. So that does suck for people who are not able to watch streams during that time. So yeah, time zones are always shit, you know. Some people are not going to be able to watch me anymore. When I change my time sleeping schedule again. whilst other people might suddenly be able to catch my streams again. And yeah, it's just like pretty like some stricter rules, because it's gonna be like, you know, yeah, so like now it's 4 a.m. Like right now it's 4 a.m. over here. And my like coach and like, because it's like a special apartment, right? It's like sort of not like a hard condition, but like a soft condition. It's like it's like a special apartment thingy where it's like the company that my life coach works for has like their own like apartment thingies, right? So that they can help people, they can like, let their customers go into their apartments so that they can coach them more easily, right? And there's like some like soft requirements, soft conditions that like I have to like, you know, probably not every day, but like every now and then I have to like, you know, probably get up in the morning and like participate in like a group breakfast, right? Not every day, but probably like once a week or something. I'll have to like get up early in the morning, participate in a group breakfast. So if my sleeping schedule is gonna be fucked, I'm not gonna be able to participate there, and so like, you know, they're gonna frown upon that, and I might get into trouble. So, you know, it's not like, oh, you're not gonna be there, so you're instantly gonna get kicked. Not necessarily that, but I do have to show that I'm motivated to like participate with like different activities and shit. Like, it's about like getting my life together, getting my shit straight, right? So if I'm just gonna be sitting here at night every time gaming and not gonna be awake over the day, then yeah, they're not gonna be able to help me, and it's just like, you know what? It's better if you don't live here. So yeah, but that's gonna be for 3 years at maximum that I'm gonna live there, and after that I'd get another apartment, like a real own apartment, probably. But yeah. You know, I'm not saying I necessarily will have to go to bed at midnight, but like that's like approximate goal, right? It'll also depend on like the times I'll have to get up. Because if it's like 10, you know, maybe I can stay up until 2 a.m. or 1 or 1:30, like, you know, it just depends a bit. Or maybe you know, I can go to like stay up until 1 or 2 or maybe 3 a.m. But then the night before the early breakfast, I'll have to stop the stream earlier, right? For example, like it's lots of ifs and buts and maybes, so a lot of shit can happen. So, you know, we'll just have to see how it goes, but yeah. Right now it's 4 a.m., so I definitely have to call it a night. And yeah, this game is cool. I've spent the last 20 or so minutes just talking, but game is nice. I like talking. See, like that's how much I love talking with you in chat, with anyone in chat. It's just like the game is just idling, and I'm just talking with you guys because it's more fun to talk than play the game. Not saying the game is not good, but like I just love talking. We're working on earlier schedule too, hopefully by 5 hours. Okay, yeah, then that should be pretty good as well to still be able to catch my streams, assuming I'll go to bed at like midnight. Yeah, you know, it's good to disagree. Me and Nautilus disagree all the time. And it's good, it's healthy. Because disagreeing with someone, like the way I see it, is I try to kind of like empathize with someone and kind of see it from their point of view. and at least try to think in that way, right? And in some cases, I'm not able to see it, but I try my best to kind of see it from someone else's perspective and be like, oh, you know what? I understand that. And there's a decent chance that a couple of hours later, or maybe the next day, I'll think back about that disagreement, and maybe it'll like influence my opinion a bit. Who knows? So, um, we'll catch you some, even if you go to bed at midnight and then change. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm definitely not one of those persons who is like, oh, you disagree with me? Well, I want nothing to do with you. Like, no, that's such a childish attitude. I think, it's healthy and good to disagree with each other in a mature way. And I very much welcome those kind of mature discussions in the chat. That's what I'm all about, for sure. I was about to say thank you for the positive energy, Nautilus. Yeah, I just honestly, I'm honestly a bit shy to acknowledge it at times. I'm like, oh, like wow, positive energy. I'm like, I don't know how to react properly because I'm like a little bit too shy about it sometimes. um, I don't know what else to say. I also have to eat the rest of my capsalon before bed. I have a little leftovers here that I'm gonna have to eat because I made capsalon today. um, fuck, it's gonna be such a wild week. Again, just so much anxiety. I've never moved before on my own. Like, sure, we moved to this house when I was a little kid. I was like 9 years old, but when I'm a 9-year-old kid, you don't need to do anything during move, right? Just like what everyone else does. You just fucking get in the car and move to your new house. But me now being adult, having to move my shit, yeah, I don't know how the fuck to do all this. Uh, yeah, hopefully I'll figure it out. You're excited about moving and you're not even moving. You keep having dreams. Shit. That's crazy. Moving is a big deal, so anxiety is perfectly understandable. It is. And it's not like I'm scared about the new place. Like, I'm embracing it. I'm like, oh, a new apartment for myself, everything nice and fresh. It's just, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to pack everything. And, like, there's other things. Like, oh, then everything has to be brought. Like, there's some big furniture, like my desk. Even though I do want to replace my desk. There's a table. It's like, how the fuck are we gonna get that downstairs? Right? How am I gonna get everything packed? How am I gonna make sure nothing gets damaged? Like, that kind of anxiety as well. Like, I'm gonna put my computer and everything and stuff, and I don't want shit to be damaged while it's being moved, right? I was leaving the place I call home and feel safe behind. I mean, I can see that, but like, of course I'm gonna miss this place as well a bit, but I do know that it's for my best to have my own place. For sure. And I've already been a lot to the place where I'm going, because it's like the place where my coach lives. Or not lives, where he works, right? So I'm already used to like the place where I'm going to a certain degree, so that helps. You've moved like 10 times with renting a truck and family friends, and 2 times with professional movers. They're so worth it. Yeah, I really hope I can get some movers. I'm gonna have to see how much all of that is gonna cost. That's why I put like the donation goal at around 200, because I saw like hiring a truck is like 100 something euros, but that's probably without movers as people. And it's like 30, 40-ish for like the boxes I wanted. Again, depends on how many boxes I need, so somewhere in like probably up to max 200 ballpark is I think that I'm gonna have to spend, but who knows. $200 to $400 monies, that's well worth it. Yeah, so the truck itself I've seen cost like around 100 here, so I have no clue how much is extra for the movers. Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest hurdles, getting everything packed up and ready to go. I don't know how I'm gonna get a lot of the furniture downstairs. That's also a big problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably order the boxes online. Like the foldables. But it's still gonna cost me some money. And then I still don't know if everything's gonna fit. Because it's hard for me to like predict how many boxes I'll need. Yeah, the apartment I'm going to is pretty small, so thankfully it doesn't really have to be brought to specific places or anything. I'll just have to unpack shit myself, but I need 30 to 50% more boxes than you think you need. Shit. Yeah, no, I'll have to see. But at least I've started with the clothing, because clothes you can do in bags instead of boxes, and I have a lot of bags. So currently I'm just collecting as much clothes as I can and just throwing it in the washing machine, throwing it in the dryer, and then I just want to fold it up, put it in the bags. At least when I'm done with that, like my biggest issue is usually getting started with something. So hopefully this gets me started, and then, I can hopefully do some other useful shit to get ready. Renting boxes, interesting. I'll have to see about that. Hopefully I can, yeah, get some help from other people as well. That would be nice. I know Light offered to help with like moving boxes as well, so that's cool. Well, first have to just see when and what everything. At least now I should still just be streaming every day up until at least Sunday, probably Monday as well. I don't know, but we'll see. So at least I'm still able to finish the Murney event. I think tomorrow I'll be getting the tank in Murney. I think it's like one more session to go. Oh, yeah. If anything, I'll keep things updated on Discord in the announcements channel. I know not everyone uses that very actively, but that's where I mostly post updates. Yeah, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it that you all are like talking with me about this. So thank you so much. I'll be on again tomorrow. And I wish everyone a wonderful night. And yeah, thank you again for the donation. Really appreciate that. Every bit helps. Have a wonderful night. And take care, you wonderful people. Can't wait till I get my apartment and everything is like done and unpacked and like, oh, can't wait.